Hello and welcome. My name is Elyse, and this is day 5 of the Trinity 12 Days of Christmas events. Come visit us every single day. It started December the 1st and it's going through the 14th for special posts each day on this channel and on the blog. And there's a giveaway associated with this. So there'll be two $75 gift certificates and two $50 gift certificates for a total of $250 in giveaways. It's just Trinity's way of saying happy holidays to you and sharing our appreciation for all of our wonderful customers. Winners are going to be chosen at random, and it's for those who comment. So be sure to leave a comment on this video, because the more comments that you leave, the better your chance is to win. And the winners will be announced between the 15th and the 20th. So now that we've kind of gotten that admin stuff out of the way, let's take a look at the project. So I am creating a gift tag. I've got this set of nesting tags here on the left. And then I've got the Jingle All the Way stamp set. I love this stamp set. It's really fun. And because it's smaller, it's a really great price point and it could be used on cards as well. But I think I obviously thought it would be really fun on a tag. I'm just working with these nesting dies and trying to find a tag that is the correct size for this stamp. So there were two that I was kind of debating between, one that would be a little bit larger and one that would be more snug. And because the box I'm wrapping today isn't all that big, I went with the one that was just a little bit smaller. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this out. This is just some Neenah Classic Crust 80-pound cardstock, and I've got that in my Misty. I'm going to be using some jet black ink from Lawn Fawn. This is alcohol marker friendly. It's also watercolor marker friendly, or just watercolor friendly in general, because I'm going to be doing some Copic coloring with this image. So I'm just going ahead and getting that nice and coated. I'm going to go ahead and rub my sleeve across to get a good impression. And I did get a really good impression the first time, but I just wanted a little bit darker, so I went ahead and hit this again. Here is a look at the Copic markers that I am using. So just a set of reds, a set of greens, and a set of yellows. I've also got a metallic pen in there, and in the end, I end up using two metallic pens. So I'm going to color this bow in these red, these three red colors. So it's R59, 39, and 29. That is my favorite kind of Christmassy red combo. So I am by no means a Copic coloring expert. I color from darkest to lightest and just try to get a decent blend. I'm not really precise about shadows or things like that. But I think for most of us, this is just, a lot of us are not professional colorers. And so we're just trying to make something that our friends and family will love. I went for Y17, Y15, and Y13. I thought that Y17 would add a little bit more of kind of like a goldy tinge to that bell. And I colored it so that the lightest would be in the center. Going to go ahead and take these greens. It's G 46, 43, and 40. That's kind of like my favorite mid-tone green, I guess you could say, where it's not too dark and it's not olive and it's not yellow green. It's just green. And I am just coloring in the word jingle. So just adding some shadows to this. Again, from darkest to lightest, and just making sure that there is a good blend between those. I find that these green markers blend with each other really, really easily. I'm not going to show you, I colored way in with the red markers that I used for the bow. But I'm not going to show it in the video just for the sake of time. I wanted this to be a nice quick video. I don't always make tags for my presents, so this was kind of a fun thing to do, to make my own tags. So once we get the Jingle and then way colored, I'm going to move on and you'll see what I kind of use with these metallic markers. So this is a gold metallic marker or pen, excuse me, and anywhere where there's those little starburst, I did in gold, and then anywhere where there's just a little ball, I did in silver. Just so there was a little bit of variation, and I do like mixing metallics for this. If you are curious, these are the Pentel dual metallic markers. Try to slow this down so you could see the cap a little bit. They come in a pack. I'll have it linked down below, but there's really cool ones that do like a little bit of like a duochrome shift, where in some light it'll look blue and then some light it'll look purple. It's a really neat pack. Like if you like to address envelopes kind of fancy, you'd probably really like these. So just going in and hitting those balls or just the round bits with the silver. And once that is done, that will complete my coloring. I forgot, I do trace all in the gold pen. Just wanted to add a little sparkle there. More sparkle always. I'm just going to go ahead and take that die that we picked out earlier, and I am going to run this through my die cutting machine, holding down the die with some washi tape. This washi tape is just regular old, nothing fancy washi tape that I have just in my stash. I realize I bought a lot of washi tape and I don't use it for things, so I need to start using it for my dies. Just going to run that through my Gemini Junior, and now you can see my tag. Off camera, I wrapped my gift. I do a lot of my gift wrapping in like just brown craft paper, because then you can kind of like do some fun things. This is some leftover ribbon from last year. I am really cheap about ribbon, and as family members take it off gifts, I snag it from them, roll it up, and reuse it. I do know that this ribbon came from Costco. I love that it is red on one side, green on the other. It is probably a few years old. I don't know if they have it this year or not, but it's kind of fun because you get both looks, and I think it's really pretty on this just like brown paper. But it would also look really pretty on like gold wrapping paper, or there's a lot of uses for this, but it's just fun. So I'm just gonna fiddle with my bow here, get it in a way that I like it, and then we are gonna go ahead and add on the tag. Now there are a couple ways that you could add on the tag. You could take some like baker's twine and tie it onto the tag. But for me, what I have found is easiest is if I just take a pair of scissors and make a slit down to the hole and just kind of shimmy it on to the ribbon. And that way it looks seamless, and you know, you could string this through at the start, but this is just a lot easier. So here's what the present looks like. I thought this was so much fun. I really like how this turned out. Be sure that you comment to enter in for the giveaway. Subscribe to see more from us, and I'll catch you in the next one.